Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be getting into two fragrances that I have been thoroughly enjoying this fall season. But before that, please take some time to check out my Tom Ford's Cafe Rose review. It will pop up in one of the corners. Still not sure which one it pops up in, but definitely take some time to check this out. Watch it, leave some thoughts if you have this fragrance. If not, how you're feeling about it. The perfume is for those who would prefer a more rosy scent during these times, so definitely check that out. But now I'm going to be sharing the fragrances that I have been enjoying, because there are notes that I mentioned that I like to wear during this time. This is Carolina Herrera Good Girl. Now, I only got into this year, and what I would say about it is that it is sweet and spicy. It's cute, I like it. It had recognizable notes like vanilla, of course. It's musky, amber. You got white floral. So I was gonna say floral, but there's a difference between floral and white floral. So you got like jasmine, cinnamon, this kind of notes within them that I like, but it was a bit too much because I tried it on a summer's day. So on that summer's day, it was a bit sticky, heavy on me. There was no breeze for it to move around, so I tried it that once in the summer and I said never again. Like, I like it, but it's not the time to wear it. The notes within this fragrance are almond, coffee, bergamot, lemon, tuberose, jasmine, sambac, orange blossom, orris, Bulgarian rose, tonka bean, cacao, vanilla, praline, sandalwood, musk, amber, cashmere wood, cinnamon, patchouli, and cedar. So I've already said this before, but personally I feel like anything with more than 13 notes should be worn within the cooler times of the year, especially if it has vanilla in there, especially tonka bean and cinnamon, just so that it has that room, the breeze for it to move around, you know, instead of it being sticky and heavy. And I do still recommend this for the ladies who like that vanilla sweet kind of scent going on. Definitely go and treat yourself, or just try it out and let me know how you feel about it. If you already have this fragrance, please feel free to leave a comment below and tell me how it makes you feel and what you like about it. So for my second recommendation, it is going to be Santal 33 by Le Labo. What I liked about this is that it is spicy, cool, aromatic, a bit woody. The spiciness is more than the last fragrance recommended. I tried this on the first day of fall, walking to the allotment, and I was really surprised about it. It's just warm and loving. You had the breeze for it to move around. It was like little fairies was just following me, you know. I really liked it, man. And it's light as well. It can do daytime. It's very daytime, casual, and you can put it on your scarf. So when you flick your scarf, you're letting more fairies just go out in the world and hug people. Like, does that make sense? It makes sense. So I did say that it's a bit light, maybe a bit too light for me, because I am used to burning sandalwood amyris essential oil within the home, or sandalwood incense sticks. If you like light, then it will work. Within this fragrance you have sandalwood, leather, papyrus, Virginia cedar, violet, cardamom, iris, and amber. So within this fragrance there is not a lot of notes, but it has all of the right notes, which makes it beautiful. You have the sandalwood and the cardamom, making it a bit more spicy and aromatic. You have the leather, which adds that depth as well. You have the violet, you have the iris, and you have the amber. Like, who thought of this? Like, they said put these ingredients in and let Shantae know about it. I recommend you guys to try this. So I had stated that I felt like this was a bit too light for me, so one day I decided to layer my Santal 33 spritz with a special ingredient known as agarwood. And agarwood is one of the most expensive raw and natural ingredients in this world. It can come in oil form or in chip form. So essentially what happens is the Aglaria tree is located in Southeast Asia, and the heartwood of the tree gets infected by a certain fungus, and they chip out the tree, so you will get the bark, which is burnt for religious purposes. And there is a tedious method of steaming it to get the oil. The oil is dark, sweet, it is resinous, and it is very aromatic. You can get this, okay, so you can get it mixed, but it is not going to be the right thing. Like, a lot of vendors will mix this down because of how expensive it is, but you really want the real deal. There are different types of ouds, so you can get Dinal Hindi, you can get Malaysian, you can get Cambodian, you can get Japanese, you can get Vietnamese, and I have here some Indonesian oud, 100% Sufi Super Kedim. I don't know what that particularly means, but what I do know is that I was searching a lady, an Arab lady, and I thought to myself, like, wow, she smells so beautiful. She walked out, I could smell it like an hour later, and she came out for interval, and I was like, I have to ask you what you are wearing. And she told me that it was this, and she handed it to me. She's like, oh, you can have it. I was like, oh, okay, because I wasn't really expecting that, you know. And what is funny is the day prior, I was looking at Dinal India, and I was thinking, why is it so expensive? Like 1 milliliter sometimes can go for £70 depending on which one it is. So I was thinking, oh, it's a bit, you know. But I really appreciate her for allowing me to smell authentic oud. You can go in the stores like Arabia stores, you have one in Stratford, they will show you all of the things, but I would recommend just going overseas if it is something that you are interested in. You may get a deal, I'm not too sure, but you will know that there's a complete difference when you go between the two. Now, some people may say that it's a bit pungent, because it definitely fills a room. It's an acquired taste, like you either love it or hate it, kind of like Marmite. The colour is kind of like Marmite, but I recommend this because a lot of people complain that their fragrances do not last long enough, and I feel like with this, it's just one roll you need. It will last you like 8 hours. I've had this for over a year now, and the more that I wear it, the more I get to appreciate it, because I just was not expecting it, honestly. And every time it's just like different. So yeah, I recommend you investing in some authentic oud. Yeah, if this is something you want, if you want something that's like that, you know, some people, again, they may think it's a bit too much, because I've been with people and I've asked them their opinion on it, and some are like bleh, but some are like, you know. So that's my recommendation. If you want something that lasts long, then you can get some Argowood. And if there's one thing you guys do today, if it's you don't like, share, subscribe, or comment, then just check out these recommendations. These are great fall recommendations, and I really love these because it has the vanilla that I like. This one has the sandalwood that I like, and it has the hints of violet, so I appreciate that. And this is just get you some oud, okay? Ciao for now.